Hey everyone! Welcome to class 3 in our Embodied Flows and Flowy Embodiment series. This class is a lot of intuitive, free movement. I will be a guide for you and give you some recommendations, but if at any point you want to just take it on your own little journey, do that. It's a mellow, gentle class. We're not going to rush through anything. It's going to feel really good. So another thing to keep in mind is that the music helps a lot, so please follow along with the Spotify playlist. It's called Embodied 3, and I'll put a link below, but go ahead and find that. And when I say 3, we will begin together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to begin on our backs. So lay on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your elbows. And just breathe here. Let your lower back sink close to the mat. Take a few moments to separate what you were doing before and what you have to do after from right now, from the next 30 minutes. Just commit to taking this time to feel into your body and breath. 3 breaths here. Let them be slow, steady, and expansive. Final inhale all together. Big exhale. And start to rock and roll your hips side to side. Giving the low back a massage on the mat. And then place your hands on your knees. Circle your knees into your chest and out again. Getting some rotation through your hip joint. From the other direction. Keep going with whatever motions feel good here. And then place your feet, the soles of your feet onto the mat, kneecaps point up to the sky. Arms are overhead, clasp opposite elbows. So you're making a 90-degree shape through your arms. And let your knees drop over to the left and look over to the right. Come back through center, knees drop to the right, look over to the left. Finding a nice twist in your spine. Inhale through center, exhale, knees drop to the left. Inhale through center, knees drop to the right. Move with the pace of your own breath. Good. You can start to bring more of a side bend into it. So as your knees drop to the left, bring your right elbow down towards your right hip. Feeling that stretch on your left lat. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Left elbow comes down towards left hip. Feels good for you to let go of the grasp of your arms. Do that. You can kind of create nice snow angel shapes with your arms. This way your hand really can touch down towards your hip. Inhale one more time over to the left as your knees drop to the right. Good, back through center. And exhale, drop. Knees to the left. Look over to the right. Good, find your midline plant. Stamp both feet into the mat. Inhale, bridge up, lift one spinal segment at a time. Exhale, lower it to the mat. Press your heels, inhale, lift your sacrum, low back, mid back, upper back. Pause for a moment at the top and exhale. Slowly release your spine down. Same thing, inhale, bridge. This time, arms overhead. Exhale down. Inhale, bridge up, expansive breath. Fill up your lungs. Feel the back of your lungs. Feel the mid-back inflating. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale down. Good. Stretch your arms and your legs long. On your in-breath, see how long you can get. And then exhale, curl into a tiny ball onto your left side. So your left elbow and left knee meet. Inhale, stretch long, extend through arms and legs. Exhale, curl into a tiny ball on your right side. Elbows and knees meet in center. One more time on each side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl into a ball on your left side. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, curl into a ball on your right side. Good. Inhale, extend one more time. Find length from your fingertips to your toes. And then exhale, plant through your elbows. Come to Sukhasana. Cross your right shin in front of your left. And then I want you to fold forward. Rest onto your forearms. If you need more space, place a block or bolster underneath. Let your head drop between your shoulders. And just sway side to side. Move to the beat of the song. Don't overthink it. Just close your eyes and feel good. Good. Your breath starts to lift you up as you continue to rock. Inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Stretch your right fingertips out to the side. Exhale, back through center, body folds down. Inhale, left fingertips plant. Reach your right arm overhead. Peel your shoulder to the sky. Exhale through center. Inhale, right hand plants. Left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, center. Inhale, side bend over to the left. Good. Plant both hands in front of you. Roll onto your knees and shins. Find cat-cow with your legs crossed. Move through your pelvis, your low spine, mid-back, upper back, shoulder blades drop down as your neck unfurls. And then exhale, tuck chin to chest, round through your spine. Tailbone curls under. One more time. Good. Sit down onto your hips, switch the cross of your legs. We'll move to the other side. So find your forward fold. Rest onto your elbows. And just sway. This time on your next in-breath, sweep your left fingertips out to the side. Inhale, side bend to the left. Root down to your right sit bone. Exhale, fold your body through the center. Plant your right hands. Inhale, left bicep frames the ear. Spread your left ribs. Exhale through center. Inhale, plant your left hand, open up through your right side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, side bend over to the right. Good. Hands plant in front of you, roll onto your knees and shins, and find cat-cow here. Ankles are crossed. Just pay attention to how that changes the sensation just a little bit from what you're used to. Exhale around and curl everything in. Inhale, expand your chest, open everything up. Exhale, close into cat pose. Just do one more. Inhale, open up for cow. Tilt your tail to the sky. Exhale, press through your palms around your upper spine. Good. Sit back onto your hips. I want you to face the long edge of your mat and come into deer pose. So knees are pointing over to the right, and they're flexed more than 90 degrees, so your feet are kind of curled into your body. So we're gonna go deer pose over to the right. Exhale, move your legs through center, switch sides. Inhale, knees drop to the left, deer pose. And just kind of use your fingertips lightly for traction to open up through your chest and lengthen your spine. Exhale through center. Both feet plant. Inhale, deer pose over to the right. Exhale through center. Inhale, deer to the left. Good, now just keep going with your breath. Close your eyes. Good, legs come through center. Knees drop over to the right, plant your right hand. Inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Exhale through center. Inhale, deer pose to the left, plant your left hand, sweep your right arm overhead. Exhale, midline. Inhale, open up, knees to the right, left chest expands. Exhale through center. Inhale, drop your knees to the left, plant your left hand, right bicep frames the right ear. Good, just move with your breath now. Feel that stretch through every little inch of your body. You can often feel more when we close our eyes, so I highly encourage that. Good, this time knees drop over to the right. Inhale, extend your hips forward so we're rising into a kneeling position, and you'll twist your arms to the right. Exhale through center. Inhale, deer pose, extend your hips, rise up on your shins, arms twist to the left. So we're creating a little dance with our upper body. Deer pose to the right, arms to the right. Exhale, down through center. Inhale, knees to the left, arms twist open to the left. Through to center. Couple more in each direction. Good, this time extend your hips forward. Stretch your left leg long. Reach your right hand behind you. Find this kind of camel wild thing variation. Exhale, curl your legs back underneath you. Deer pose over to the left. Inhale, plant your left hand, extend your right leg long. Reach your right arm overhead. Exhale through center. Knees drop to the right, extend your left leg forward, plant through your right hand. Left arm reaches opposite of left leg. Curl your legs back into center, drop them to the left. Extend your right leg long. Couple more of these, or any other variation that we've done. One more time, over to the right. One more time, over to the left. okay to come off your mat. Good. Come back to the top. Plant your hands, send your hips high, find downward facing dog. Just pedal out your feet, walk out your dog. Open your chest one side, open your chest the other way. Then we'll be moving through some down dog shapes. I will give you a recommendation, but find what feels good. Close your eyes and embody your own shapes. So I'm going to move through some numbers. You just pick a point in your pelvis or tailbone. So we're creating the number 1 here, just rocking forwards and backwards, undulating through our spine. And then pick the number 2, curling and swirling your hips around, make a 2 in the opposite direction. Let's move on to number 3. And I'm going to do a curly E or a backwards 3 the other way as well. You'll be shifting kind of forward towards a plank and then back towards down dog again. Good. Find the number 4. Roll forward and back through your spine, poke your hips to the left and bring them back to the right. Create that long line again. Hips poke to the left and then to the right. Let's do a 5. I'll let you be your own guide from here on out. Go up to the number 9. Really opening up through your hips, but also through your shoulders. Nice infinity shape, number 8. This one should feel really good. Let's do that in the opposite direction as well. And then number 9. Good. I want you to bring your toes out, your heels in. Nice wide stance in your down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your left knee to the very center of the mat. Inhale, open your body to the right, cactus your right arm. Exhale, right hand circles to the top and plants. Inhale, find down dog again, wide stance, toes out. Exhale, drop right knee to the very center of the mat. Inhale, cactus your left arm, sweep it back behind you. Exhale, circle it to the front of the mat. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, drop left knee to center. Inhale, cactus, right arm. Exhale, 2 hands to 2 feet to the mat. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, drop right knee, pelvis opens to left. Left heel stays planted. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, plant your left foot. A couple more times with your own breath. Good. Let's do one more round on each side together. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, left knee plants. Inhale, cactus your right arm, open up. Exhale, circle that arm back to the front. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, right knee plants. Inhale, cactus, left arm. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Find your normal downward facing dog. And let's just take some spinal rolls. Inhale, come up onto the balls of your feet. Make a nice tidal wave with your spine forward into plank. Exhale, let your hips lead the way back to downward facing dog. A couple more times. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend your knees. Reach your hips high to the sky, down dog. Keep going. Continue to stay strong through your arms. One more time. Good. Plant onto your knees. Give your arms a little break. And then this is the part of the class where you have one song, so 3 to 4 minutes of free movement. So take any of those shapes that we've already done, take any of the shapes from the last 2 classes, or just whatever your body is telling you to do. And explore on and off the mat. Close to the ground, standing up. Go for it. Couple more breaths in your free movement. Eventually find your way to the top of the mat. And we'll start to cool down. So sit back into Sukhasana. Stamp your left foot into the mat, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Find a seated pigeon. Just kind of windshield wipe your knees side to side. Extend your left knee, keep your right ankle crossed, and come into a forward fold. Big breaths, release here. And find stillness or sways. Good, keep your left leg extended. Come into half hero pose. So bend your right knee, bring your right foot underneath your right hip. Big quad stretch, stay upright or lean back if you're able. Drop your head if that's comfortable. Press through your elbows. We'll switch sides. Stamp your right foot into the mat. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Seated pigeon. And then just drop your left foot to the mat and then drop your left knee to the other side. Windshield wipe your legs. Extend your right leg long, keep your left ankle crossed. Inhale for length through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Cradle your leg as much as you need. You can do gentle pulses or just stay in one spot. One more breath. And then keep your right leg where it is. Curl your left foot underneath your body. Extend your left knee forwards. Half hero's pose. Stay upright or lean back on your elbows onto a prop. Breathe into the front of your left hip and quad. Two more breaths. Good. Extend your right or your left leg and your right leg. And then lay down onto your back. Find Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet meet in the middle, knees splayed wide, and then hold on to opposite elbows over your head. Feeling fully embodied here. Enjoy this space. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, think about the practice washing through you, all the movement and dynamic embodiment we did to get to this point. Exhale out. Inhale, we think about the practice washing over us. Just being super present in this exact moment, letting everything settle and mingle. Exhale. Inhale, we let the practice wash away from us, carrying us into the rest of our day with more mindfulness and embodiment and peace. Feel free to stay in Supta Baddha Konasana, release into Shavasana, or exhale, and then meet me in a seated posture. Legs are crossed, hands are on your knees, eyes closed down. Inhale, spine grows tall, fill up entirely. Big releasing exhale out of your mouth. Hands meet at heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. And so together we say Namaste. All right, everybody, thank you for joining for class 3 in this dynamic, funky, feel-good series. So I hope you do like it. I know it's way different, but I hope you're feeling into areas of your body that maybe you normally wouldn't. So if you do like it, please share with others and like and subscribe so you see the very last video in this series. So I will see you guys then.